In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a property filter lead generator for deals that are in negative equity. And as I explained in the lead generator overview video, think about these lead generators as members of staff or virtual assistants that for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, go out to all of the online portals and trying to find property deals that match your criteria. Now, for negative equity, we clearly don't know the level of mortgage on these deals, but we're looking for properties where the for sale price at the moment it's less than what it was purchased for previously, and clearly people don't want to be selling for less than they bought it for, so this can suggest property owners that are in a significant level of motivation. So I'm currently here in my property filter dashboard, and I've gone onto the lead generator section. So let me quickly show you how to set up one of these lead generators. So if I just click here, add new lead generator, and I'm going to look in let's look in Liverpool. So if I just put in L2, and then it will go and search for that postcode and select that. And I want to go and add some more postcodes in. So if we look within 2 miles and then add postcodes that cross that line. Great. So we've now got postcodes around Liverpool. If I just click on next, we've got our strategy template page. And here we've got resi lease options, negative equity. I'm just going to click on that one. At the moment, we won't go and adapt the filters. I'll come to that in a minute. So just click next, and then let me just give it a name. So if we call it LVP for Liverpool, and then just call it negative equity. Great. And then save. So it's having a bit of a think. And then down here, we've got our LVP negative equity, and there are 130 properties that match that criteria. So if I quickly go and have a look at these and go check leads, there are 25 properties that are back on the market and they've been reduced. So that would suggest a high level of motivation. So if I go and open this one quickly and show details, we can see that it's back on the market. So it was last sold for £80,000 in March 2020, so 3 years ago. And we can see that they originally put it on the market for £950 more. So they were hoping they'd get a little bit more than they paid for it. But over time, it's dropped and it's dropped. It went under offer here. So when was that? September 2022. But then it came back on the market and it's dropped again, and it's now at 65,000 compared to 80,000 purchase. So it's down 20%. Other motivations, we can see that it's on with multiple agents here at the top. So they're trying to go and push out there to multiple people to try and get it sold. And also, if I scroll down, we can see here in the property details that is also a cash buyer purchase only. So they've restricted the number of buyers because it's cash only, not sure why. But this is a great example of a really motivated seller in a difficult position, cash only, so restricted number of people who could buy this. So definitely worth giving the agent at Martin & Co a ring. But if I go back to the property list, let's have a look at this next one. It's £30,000. It looks like it's reduced 65%. Again, multiple agents. But if I go to show details and scroll down, we can see that this is actually an auction property. Now, we may want to go and exclude those because that gives a bit of a skewed picture on the asking price. So let me show you how to do that. If I go back to our lead generator, and we've got here our motivated, our negative equity lead gen here. So if I go and click edit, postcodes, we can keep that the same, but if I go into strategy, we've got a few options. So keep this really simple, don't change too much. So here's just some basic bits that we could change. So let's imagine that we only want to look at things with at least 2 bedrooms. We're not interested in studios or 1 bed, so we could put a minimum number of bedrooms in, so let's say 2. We could also put a maximum price in. So let's say we don't want anything sort of too expensive. So let's put £300,000 in for our maximum price. Property tenure, you may want to just ignore anything that's a leasehold. So I could take out leasehold and shared ownership. Property purchase, so let's go and ignore listed buildings. We're not interested in those. And as I explained, auctions, those can skew the results because of some low initial prices. So if I just say auctions, no, we don't want those, click save and then confirm. And then when we look at our results, it's a lot more easy to manage. So we've got 15 now that are on the market. And if I go check leads, we've now got 3 that are back and reduced. So we've got one that's down 12% reduced. That one's also 12, and this one's down 3%. And that one's actually for sale and for rent, so a potential purchase lease option. So when setting up your lead generators, keep them straightforward, use a template first, and then go and tweak things as you go along until you get a manageable number of leads like this one. So 15 available and 11 sold subject to contract. Review them regularly, keep on top of your leads, especially these most motivated, so back and reduced, and set up one of these negative equity lead gens and see what you get. Remember, there's loads more information on the Property Filter Success Base, so do check out that free resource. And if you want some personalised help, you can also book a call with a Property Filter accredited coach. Good luck.